Hola amigos, bien o no. Hoy vamos a practicar pronunciación. So today we're going to do another pronunciation practice, and we have an interesting text for today. Today I thought I'd share you something that I'm reading at the moment. I'm halfway through this excellent book, E.H. Gombrich, a classic, The Story of Art. Takes you all the way from the original classic Greek right through the Renaissance to the present day. And at the moment I'm on page 294, and I'm reading some stuff about the legendary Leonado da Vinci. Interestingly, notice the bit we're going to read is only actually probably about half of one of these paragraphs, but by the time I write that out we end up with a whole board full of text. So we're probably looking at something around about, I don't know, I guess about 100 words or so. This should be enough, like we practiced in the earlier video of the other week, for us to use most of those phonetic sounds that we're trying to get better at in English. And the nice thing about reading stuff from out of books in this sense is that it lets us practice the words as we normally say them, not in isolation but in normal usage in the sentences. So again, you get to see how they really sound, how it works together, and that gives us a better example and a better understanding of the general rhythm and flow of English as it's generally said. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book because it's easier for me to read from here, but if I step back a bit, hopefully you can see from the board, you can read along with me. One thing to take note of as I'm reading this, look at how I'm using the punctuation as a clue to where I'm putting sort of modulation into the voice. Okay, let's have a look. Leonardo never published his writings, and very few can even have known of their existence. He was left-handed and had taken to writing from right to left so that his notes can only be read in a mirror. It is possible that he was afraid of divulging his discoveries for fear that his opinions would be found heretical. Thus we find in his writings the 5 words, "The sun does not move," which shows that Leonardo anticipated the theories of Copernicus, which were later to bring Galileo into trouble. But it is also possible that he undertook his researches and experiments simply because of his insatiable curiosity, and that, once he had solved a problem for himself, he was apt to lose interest because there were so many other mysteries still to be explored. There we go. So, it doesn't take too long to read, but within that there are an awful lot of useful sounds, lots of words that we generally pair together. So again, it's a good example of a fairly short piece of text that if we were to practice this 2 or 3 times, we're really exercising the voice across a whole range of useful sounds and very commonly used words. So there we go. I hope you enjoy this one. Déjame saber en los comentarios. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one today. And until next time, from Medellin, cheerio for now.